Good morning. It's officially 7:52 in the morning. So much to talk about within these next few minutes, but first, we got to grab a shirt. Perfect. All right, now we got to send a couple videos to a client. All right, completed. All right, now we're checking my work email on a different computer. Ready. Nice. Pretty good stuff. All right, I'm really sorry for this next part, but I gotta do 35 push-ups and it's gonna be in portrait. Yeah, I know, I'm very sorry. Did I say 35? I meant 30 for now. All right, now I gotta do sit-ups. Same thing, it's gonna be in portrait. I'm sorry. All right, now I'm gonna post it on my story. And then we're gonna do the Off-Brand Comedians podcast challenge, or I guess Motivational Monday challenge. All right, exercises are done. Now it's time to shower. Well, hey! All right, gotta take my morning pills, just got out of the shower. I am in a freaking rush. See, this is what happens when you sleep in, even when you're working remotely. You just somehow mess everything up. I didn't even technically sleep in. Gotta open up these. God, I'm weak. All those push-ups for nothing. Ooh, these are sour gummies. Ugh. All right, good.
Welcome to the beach. This is a special announcement. As we all deal with this new COVID-19 challenge, B&H continues to operate as permitted by government.
Man, it's just now 10 o'clock. What a stressful morning. Time flies. It really flies. Oh my God. So basically there's a lot to discuss and a lot to talk about. I was hoping that we'd get to discuss this before my conference call, but it's in 30 minutes and I just feel like that's not enough time to really discuss everything. But essentially, there's just so many questions. I'm going to save that here for a second, at least once I get done with my conference call around noon, make some lunch, we'll sit down and talk about this. Because this is very exciting for me, and I'm very excited to share this project with you that I have for the next 30 days. But for now, I'm extremely busy and I need to stay focused. So we will talk soon.
Welcome to the audio conferencing center. Please enter a conference ID followed by pound. If you're the leader, please press star now. After the tone, please record your name and then press pound.
Christopher William Seibert.
You're now joining the meeting.
Pretty much morning. It's very early. 7:30. set up or something here. It's just eerily quiet. Everybody muted out. But hey, while we're waiting for whoever else is left, we got about 54 participants so far. I want to point out a couple of things, just so everybody's on the same page. So if, give me a second here, I'm going to share my screen. I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, there you go. Now I hear it.
Jesus, it's now 12:15. Where does time go? Oh, it's an hour and 40-minute conversation. Get out of this. Get over here. Okay. So back to the video. I need to call my father. I need to do one more thing. I need to take out the trash. And then by then it'll probably be close to 2. Then we can sit down and have our discussion. And that'll probably conclude today's video. But for now, I got to do a couple more things and then I'll be back. Boom. All right. We finally get to talk. It's now officially 2:04 in the afternoon on Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Yay! So, first things first, and this is the most important, this is not an April Fool's joke. This is very real, almost as real as a heart attack. I'm not playing any games, and we are 110% serious. The second thing, once I heard the news about another 30-day social distancing thing that the White House has ordered, President Trump's words of the whole social distancing and quarantining and doing our best, or I guess isolating ourselves, it's hard saying when we're going to get out of this disaster and back into a normal day scenario. So I've just been really, really thinking about ways of just pushing myself forward and being unique and creative and thinking of things that I can do to just come out on top, as I mentioned before in the past. Welcome to my weekends. And yeah, I mean, screw it. 30 videos in 30 days, 1 video a day. If you guys only knew and have been able to see what I've been doing behind the scenes the last week and a half with video content, I have been pushed, and it's not even they're pushing me, I'm pushing myself. I want to see what I can and can't do. And every single day I am performing and I am just so impressed. So this should be as easy as can be. But yes, I've said it. 30 videos, 30 days, all of April, you're going to be seeing content from me. Now, this isn't going to change Welcome to My Weekends. This isn't going to change Motivational Monday with off-brand comedians. This isn't going to change my How's Your Week Going? Grab a Drink and Let's Talk Wednesday 2-hour live stream events. Everything's still happening. I'm just now producing 30 videos a day, 1 video a day on this channel. For me, there's a lot of things. I'm going to explain those as quick as possible because I have a habit of just fumbling and talking forever and I don't even realize it. But that being one, if the viewers do follow me and want to get to know me a lot better, by me making a video a day, every single day for 30 days in a row, you're going to get to know me extremely well. And I need that to be a thing because I'm only at the time right now, or what I was doing, and I could have done more, but I was just focusing on my job. But now being in isolation and at home all the time, why not? But you see me just goofing around on the weekends, just living my life. And then you see the live streams. If you do come to the live streams, you don't really get to know the me. And I've talked about the me, but on my Mondays through Fridays, I'm a completely different animal. I'm a different person, really focused in on my job, what I need to do to take the next steps and be better each and every single day. And then, more of the weekends, just kind of a relaxation period. So with this, you're going to get to see a lot more in my personal life. I'm going to be a lot more vulnerable with you guys. I'm going to be getting into the money here in a minute. But I want this to be something that people can go to if they're new to this series, whatever watches me, they need to see just to get to know me a little bit better. The next part, this 30-day challenge, if you look it up on Google, it takes 21 days to break a habit and start a new one. Well, 21 days to break an old habit, 66 days to start a new one. I can understand where a lot of people will look at this hopefully as a guide to see, maybe I'll go through stages. It's hard to say as of now, think the first day you ever do something, it's so fulfilling and satisfying and fun. But then you'll see on day 6, it's like, why am I doing this? This sucks. So it'll be interesting to kind of see mentally where I'm at, but I think I'm going to be fine. I'm not too concerned about it. But I want this to be a guide, because what I'm going to be doing, if you didn't know, in 2020, the beginning of this year in January, there's a 75-mile challenge. It's not really the point, but what I did was I wrote down in my phone notes every single day what I was thinking of mentally. I typed it out, my headspace. And every single day I'm going to share that, and we're going to reflect and see where it's at. I'll just do the one now, just so we get it done with for the day. But January 1st, 2020, I ran 5 miles. Super pumped, great feeling, calves are stiff, but overall feeling fine. I'm very complacent in life right now after fixing myself in 2019, but after seeing the 75-mile challenge on Instagram, I can't help but want to double it, honestly, so why not try? Let's recall your history with your goals and or wants in this lifetime. Unfortunately, you were lazy throughout each process, you had a weak mental state in the past, and it got so bad at the end of 2018 you reached a breaking point. After all you've accomplished mentally in 2019, it's time to prove how tough you truly are. Gaming channel in middle school, failed. Gaming channel in high school, failed. Vlogging channel in college, failed. Making a gaming channel in college, failed. Making a podcast series post-grad, failed. However, 150 miles plus in January 2020. I ended up doing 218 total miles. It's incredible. I really pushed myself, and there was no excuses for anything. Not a single soul. I would work from my 8 to 5 job, and then I would either run in the morning, I would run in the afternoon, or I'd run at night. It had to happen. And I'm going to be sharing these each and every single day. So again, if you're following along, if you're in a spot where it's like you want to try something, but you want to see the stages, I don't know. We'll do that though. So that's that part too. So you're going to get to know me a lot more better. So then on the weekends when I'm just doing crazy stuff, after we get out of April, you'll be like, oh, okay, I know Chris pretty well. It makes sense. So that's your breakdown for the first day. Again, and like I said, oh, excited, this is great, this is fun. That's how it should be. The finances. So in the past, I've talked about money quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, but here more recently. And my whole thing is I'm trying to impact people. I want my audience, I want people who are like really down on themselves but not sure if they can succeed. You can succeed. No questions asked. It's going to take a lot of work and dedication, but that's why it's important that you find a passion in something you enjoy doing. It's like this. I've said it so many times. I treat everything like a business. I mean, everything is for me personally. That's just the way I look at life in general. Like everything I do, it's got to provide value. I got to be sufficient. I got to be the best of my ability because I want people to value my time and everything. But here at the last couple weeks, being in self-isolation, quarantine, whatever you want to call it, we're just hanging out at home. That's all we're doing. Everyone gets 24 hours in a day, but it's what you make of it, right? How many people are going to do this month make a video in their 24-hour time span and upload it to YouTube? I don't know. I'm assuming people are going to be doing this too. I don't know if the numbers are going to be high or not, but still, I'm using some of my time to create content. And again, going back to last week's video when I was talking about how thinking about money and your passion and driving income, a lot of people don't think like that, and that's totally fine. Me, just for example, you can do the math if you want to, you can do all of it. I'm not going to tell you my exact salary, but every 2 weeks, because I'm a salary paid employee, I make $1,295.77. Now that's what tax is taken out. That's how much I'm grossing every 2 weeks. You're probably thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, if I had that much money, oh my gosh, that's so much money. It's not. That's just a number. What I'm trying to think of, when I see that number, when I get those checks every week, it's like, okay, how can I double, how can I triple, how can I quadruple that amount of money using my time, right? Now, would a lot of people think that? I'm not sure. But me, I'm trying to think of ways to make more money without even having to do it. Having streams come in, you name it. The more harder I got to work to make that faster, you betcha I'm going to be doing it. So falling back on that, when I think of ways that I'm doing that, I have a side business, but again, with clients, I don't know how often work will come in or not. When it comes in, fantastic, super excited. I'm gonna do everything I can to provide the most value. And generally, per project, I charge about $1,000 flat fee. So that's $1,000 if I get a project. Fantastic, great. Okay, well, COVID-19 is now in the scenario, not happening. So, out of here, we're still looking at my salary. That's my base salary. So, we're looking at those paychecks as of now. What else do we have in the books? Stocks. I've been talking about stocks a lot, right? So that, my current portfolio right now is $7,482.16, and it just went up a little bit, but we'll screenshot anyways at 213. So we have stocks. My money's growing. Now today I'm down over $500, over $500 again. That's just a part of it. You leave it in there. But hopefully by the end of these 30 days, as I continue to keep sharing personal stuff, we will see improvement. The same thing with views, the same thing with likes, the same thing with comments. All of these things I'll be sharing with you. This is day one. So at least we have something working for itself right now other than my salary. What's next? Nothing. So we're here. Now, again, there's a lot of hate for people that say, oh, they're just in it for the money, all this and that. It's a very good argument. That's, you could think negatively towards those people, but the way I look at it is, I'm a videographer as a career. I have a side business doing video stuff. Why would I not use a program, or I guess some type of software, say YouTube and a website, use social media channels or outlets, all free as well, to push myself out there, publicize myself as I am doing so right now, and potentially picking up some steam to where I get the chance to start monetizing my videos and even making more of an income stream. Sounds wonderful, right? Well, that's great, but it's not that easy. It's going to take work, it's going to take dedication, but again, I'm in self-isolation, self-quarantine, so why not use this time? That's going to involve capital. Now, once we start to get a sufficient amount of money, and I can't wait to start sharing these numbers more and more as my channel starts to grow. I don't know when I'm going to grow. I don't care when I grow. I'm just doing this for fun regardless. But I'll be able to make some big moves. I talked about writing and thinking of things and ideas. I now have 3 business ideas that I have in this notebook that I cannot wait to start. Those 3 businesses are going to be other media streams as well, but this is not till later down in the pipeline. So we're not thinking about that for a while, but it's important to think about these and map ideas out and how you're going to get there. At the end of all of this though, what I'm trying to do here and what the plan is and the strategy is, I just want to show you really who the real person I am, because on the weekends it's hard to see, when I'm out drinking or out partying or like I'm doing this, goofing around there. Welcome to my weekends. I mean, that's literally, it's my chill, relaxed vibe time where I just have time to myself. I'm living my life. But on Monday and Friday, we're grinding. We're working hard. We're doing the best we can do and everything. And I'm just hoping somebody who's out there, it impacts them, and then it makes you truly think like, I want this, I want that, I want to start thinking. And the best way I can do that is with my content and hopefully some humor, something that maybe I say a couple words here and there that makes you really think deep dive, because that's what I'm going for. But this is going to conclude day 1, April 1st, 2020. I will be back again tomorrow, and I will be streaming tonight, but by the time you see this video, it might be too late. So, totally fine. That's just the way it rolls. But next Wednesday I'll be back again, so you'll have more of a heads up. But I'm just very excited about this month, and I hope you do get a little bit of inspiration from it. I hope it does fire you up. I hope you look forward to the next day. Like, I wonder what Chris has been doing all day, because yeah, my Mondays through Fridays are very intense on the phone, especially now that I'm here. I'm not in the office, because when I'm in the office I'm all over the place. But here, on my computers, editing, eating, I'm just doing whatever I can. But now with this new feature, I'll also be doing this throughout the week too. So I'm excited, but I'm going to leave this here and we'll cut it. But thank you guys for your time. Thank you for watching. And I hope I touched you mentally in a positive way. So get you excited and fired up. I'll see you.